In this video, we'll show you type 2 diabetes, cause and cure. Type 2 diabetes information can be extremely misleading. Not long ago, it was believed that type 2 diabetes could not be reversed. By 2013, a number of nutrition scientists had spent years researching a cure for type 2 diabetes, and all of them came to the same conclusion: type diabetes can be cured. Many experts estimate that by the year 2041 out of 8 people, potential staggering 1.16 billion people, will be diabetic. According to Statistics Canada, in 2013, almost 2.0 million Canadians had been diagnosed with this condition. The Public Health Agency of Canada cites a prevalence rate among adults of 8.7% or 1 in 11 Canadians. In the US, the figure for 2012 was 29.1 million, or 9.3% of the population, plus an additional 86 million Americans who are pre-diabetic. One acquires the condition when insulin secreted by the pancreas is not able to transport all the excess sugar to the cells to be used as energy to fuel the muscles. This is known as insulin resistance, a condition increasing so dramatically that the World Health Organization (WHO) has put together an action plan to help bring diabetes under control. With billions spent each year by diabetics and even more spent on prevention and treatment by developed nations worldwide, why is diabetes still on the increase? It is not uncommon to hear even academics accept the notion that the condition should be managed. The astonishing thing is that there is no scientific evidence or proof that the condition cannot be reversed, yet most diabetics have accepted what is not their fate and resigned themselves to living with diabetes. But should they? Should they make a decision based on old and outdated belief system? We can draw a parallel between this condition and the planetary system. In the 60s and 70s, we were taught in schools that there were 9 planets in our solar system, and we believed it for decades. Fast forward to 2010, by which time astrophysicists had estimated that there were 100 billion galaxies in the universe and that each galaxy could have 100 billion planets. Some astronomers say there are so many galaxies that they have stopped counting. Had they made such statements back in the 60s, they would have been laughed at. Just as much as we now know that there are billions of galaxies in our solar system, we now know that type 2 diabetes is a reversible and curable condition. For example, when I was diagnosed in 2009, at age 46, my blood glucose level was 21.9 millimoles per liter or 394.6 milligrams. The normal level is 4.0 to 5.9 mmol/L, trending up to 7.8 mmol/L after meals. There was so much sugar built up in my body that it had begun to exist as a sticky white substance on my tongue and at the corner of my eyelids each morning. My physician, Dr. Anthony Robinson, cautioned him, "Do you know the danger you have put yourself in? You are not far from going into cardiac arrest." Even with such compromised health, by working with both Western and Eastern doctors and through extensive research, I reversed my condition in less than 3 weeks simply by restoring his body's insulin sensitivity. The condition caused by a lifestyle. In this way, it is like obesity. It is well known that if you consume too many calories, you gain weight. If the same eating habit continues, the weight gain may progress to what is called overweight and finally obese. This condition follows a similar path. If a person ignores the early signs, eventually he or she will acquire the condition. If the person insists on ignoring the condition by continuing the same lifestyle choices, then his type 2 diabetes, which is curable, may progress to type 1 diabetes, the incurable type. There are 2 types: the type 1 and 2. 90% of diabetics are type 2. Type 1 accounts for the remaining 10%. While type 2 is curable, type 1 is incurable. Your body needs the energy to function properly. Your brain needs the energy to function. All this energy comes from the sugars that the body converts from carbohydrates we eat. As it was explained previously, you become type 2 diabetic when your body becomes insulin resistant. To reverse the condition, all you have to do is restore your body's sensitivity to insulin. This is accomplished using several approaches so that they all work together, according to Dr. Anthony Robinson and other Western and Eastern medical doctors. But if your blood cells are coated with fat, how can they absorb and use the sugar they need for energy? The solution is rather tricky. When you engage in various physical activities, your body requires energy to fuel you. If it cannot get energy from your blood cells, it has no option but to use your body fat for energy. As your body begins to use fat for energy, it will also use the fat that covers your red blood cells. This makes it possible for your red blood cells to absorb the sugars they need to give you energy. Engaging in this process helps type 2 diabetics reverse their diabetes. We call it insulin sensitivity restoration (ISR). To get more videos like this, hit the like, bell and subscribe button, and leave a comment below to let me know what you'd like to see next. Do you agree with our list? Join the discussion and let us know in the comments what you think. If you'd like help putting these cool ideas in your life, get in touch via the link below, or call us on this number. We'd love to help you.